Yo, Wilson, what's going on? We've got resources to sort out. We're going to get into Create. We're going to make a tree farm in Create. Woohoo! And then I want to sort out an iron golem farm for iron. And I'm going to use a lot of the industrial foregoing stuff, right? Which means we've got to get into plastic processing and all sorts. So lots of work to do today. But first of all, 282 ender pearl, 32, that's full. We're voiding stuff now. Look at all these resources we've got. And I've got a bit of a trash can system sorted out. We're getting sand and gold that I'm putting in to the system, which is pretty cool, and sticks. And then I've got in here, I've got a filter card filtering out all the junk that goes into the trash bin. Eventually, I will just take this chest out and have everything going there or in the trash bin. That's my plan. Oh, and we've got a passive mob farm. Look at that, look, we've got 1,000 steak. And this meant I could make sandwiches. So this has got chicken, pork chop, steak, and it gives me 11 thingamabobs. So I very rarely get hungry now. Auto feeds. It's good. Do you want to see the mob farm? Come on up. Oh, you got here quick. Oh, who's this friend you got? Oh, that's a strange looking thing. Anyway, I had to make some changes out here, right? Because originally I put the passive mob farm here, but this is an infested cave. And basically, none of the passive mobs spawn in an infested cave. So I put it here. Changed it up a bit out here. Think it looks all right. You can see into it from both sides. Let me just turn it off. Ooh. All the same kind of mechanics as the other one that we went through. Whee! And I can now just go over here. So get rid of this grass, because this grass is very annoying. It spreads because of that dirt. Delightful dirt stuff. This one, when the lights are off and this is off, the farm's off, it needs a light level of 11 down here. When I turn it back on, the lights come on and the thing comes on. And we get lots of passive mobs spawning. Boop. Boop. And in a minute, should see some pigs spawning, I hope. Ah, there we go, sheep. Good, innit? How did you get here so quick? Anyway, so we're getting lots of wool, lots of feathers. I've got eggs coming in here as well. We've got lots of stuff. Not bad, is it? But now we need to get into Create. Welcome to Create Land. Huh? What do you think? Yep, nice flat area. Basically, I've cleared out some trees, flattened the area up, building gadget style. And now we can start to build some Create stuff. The plan. We are going to build a windmill, which will give us the power we need. Then we're going to build a tree farm with all of these things, because that will then start giving us all the wood we're going to need, because we're going to need lots of wood, because we need to get into latex processing, because that gives us the latex to make into the plastic, which gives us all the industrial foregoing stuff that we can then go on and on and on with. Right? Got it? All right. Windmill. Windmill constructed. What do you think? Huh? Pardon? It's missing something. What do you mean? Oh, yes. The actual windmill bit. I know. We've got to do a load of crafting to get into the Create stuff. I've got to craft the windmill bearing, sails, all sorts of things. I'm going to get on and craft all of this stuff, get it all hooked up, and then we'll see what it's like. It's working! JEI, you know, this thing, when I do that, shows me all the things, makes it a lot easier to deal with stuff. And you can see I've crafted up and used a load of bits and bobs. And ta-da! What do you reckon? Huh? We have got a windmill and it works. Here we are at the top of the windmill, and I made these engineer's goggles which basically tell me details about what's going on. And if I look at this, we are producing something called SU, 8192 SU. That's stress units. So that's how much power is being generated. The more sails you put on, the faster this will spin and the more power you get out of it. I've got a lot of sails. Yeah, because, you know, I had lots of wool and lots of wood. And then we run the shaft into a gearbox, a vertical gearbox, which then changes that rotation to a downward rotation that goes all the way down to here. And now we can send this off to wherever we need it. Pretty cool, right? Now we can think about making a tree farm. Well, Wilson, tree farm done. And I've hooked it up to a screen. I can turn it on and off like we did downstairs. Got a screen controller up here, and I've run power all the way up here. We're going to talk about power soon, I think. And I've got an elevator so I can get up and down very quickly. I didn't think that it would reach up here, but it does. And there's the tree farm. I'll turn it off and we can go have a look how it works. Off. Okay, tree farm. How does it work? Right, first of all, let's go down here. So I've run the rotational energy into a gearbox that turns it right for me, and then into this doohickey, which is a clutch. When it gets a redstone signal, it stops the transition of the energy, and when the redstone signal's off, it lets it go through. So that's how we're controlling it with the screen. You've seen all of this before. Vertical gearbox sending the energy up into this box here, which is a mechanical bearing. And then what have we got here? That's the mechanical bearing there. And then we've got linear chassis running all the way along. In the direction of travel, put your saw blades on the bottom. So this is all stuck with that glue stuff, this stuff, super glue. So these are all stuck together with that super glue. So saw blades, mechanical saws all the way along the bottom. Along the top, deployers with a filter in, and this filter has all the types of saplings that I'm going to want to grow, just in case I choose not to grow spruce. So deployers along, leave a gap, one in and one in. This is a portable storage interface. Portable storage interface to portable storage interface into smart chute, because that's filtered to not take saplings, so the saplings don't come in here, but go into the chest, and you can see lots and lots of wood coming in. Right, those saplings I put in there manually because I wanted spruce, not oak. Saplings then stay in this chest, so when the saws cut something down, it all goes in this chest. The saplings stay in here because they don't get sucked out by this guy, because this isn't accepting them. And that's it. Simple, isn't it? Now I need to right click on it again, because this is what turns it into an entity, I believe. That means this is all connected and can run. And then let's just turn it on again, and you'll see it in action. And on. Right, here we go. You can see this is all spinning now. It's going to stop here and these two connect. I'm going to cut down this tree. And then when these two connect again, it's going to pass the logs and the sticks and the apples that it gets from that tree into here. This filter says don't give me the saplings. So the saplings stay in that chest. So we've always got a supply of saplings, and we're getting a nice supply of logs. Simple, isn't it? The one thing you do have to be careful, I had spruce here before, but the trees weren't growing, because when you put 4 spruce saplings together, they want to grow a giant sapling. They want to grow a giant spruce, and that ain't going to work, is it? So only doing oak, which is fine. We can use a lot of oak, because really we're using the wood to make latex. I'm just going to go and hide, sleep. One moment. Ha! Burn, boys. Yeah. So really, we are using the oak. We're going to be using a lot of this wood to create latex and rubber. Now the next job work out how to get this into the storage system. Networks. Rather than running a long cable all the way up there, I'm going to use refined networks, refined storage's network components. See how this works. So I'm making a receiver, a transmitter, and a network card. And then we plot them all together and see what we get. Right. How does this work? I think I can plot this anywhere on the network, so here should be fine. Okay. Then we go to... Let's go down, please. Thank you very much. We'll go over to Create Land. Been a bit busy down here, as you can see. Tried to make an area underneath so we don't have all of the rubbish at the top. That's the chest. So somewhere over here we're going to put this down because we'll probably need more than just that one. And I think if we put the receiver down here, find you somehow. It is linked, it just doesn't give you feedback. I think if we put you in there, we are now transmitting. This has power. So that is talking to the storage system over there. Next, laser IO. First thing we need to do is make sure we've got storage for these stuff. So I've added to the drawers, we've got oak, spruce, dark oak, we've got gold upgrades and void upgrades, so we can hold 32,000 logs and then we start voiding it. Other bits of wood I'm going to put in here as well, and sticks are there and apples are there. They've got a diamond upgrade and void, so they can hold 12,000 sticks and 12,000 apples, and then it'll start voiding. Now network receiver is here. Interface is here. Laser IO node linking to the bottom of there. So on the up, we want to extract, not on the down, up. We want to extract, we want to overclock that. Overclockers, I think. Yep. Up, extract. We want to overclock that to be able to extract as much as we can, as quickly as we can. And then here on the north, we are going to have an insert. That should be draining everything that's in here, putting it into the interface. Now we're going to put a stack upgrade in the interface. I've got one of them made. Yep. It can run much quicker. Oh, we probably want some speed upgrades as well. Ah, brought up anyway. So we should have emptied that. We don't need the speed upgrades. That's empty. That's doing its thing. So now if we look in here and put logs, we've got the 1,000 oak, 65 of those. Let's do sticks. Got 1,000 sticks. Well, that was easy, wasn't it? All right, let's turn the farm on. Got a lot of trees to cut down now, isn't it? Oh, look at that. Cutting down the next tree, and nothing in the chest. Oak logs should have gone up. Yep, 1,500 oak logs. How many apples have we got now? 74 apples. 6. 1,108. And nothing in the chest. Top job. Right, Wilson, we are all set up to get going with industrial foregoing and all of this plastic processing stuff. But we may have to wait until next time. We've got so much done today. Let's wait until tomorrow and get that stuff set up. Deal?
cool. And I do like your little friend here. Huh? Yeah. Right. I'm gonna have a nap. See you next time.